Hello and welcome to episode 48 of the Canadian Wrestling Alliance here on the channel, the Real World Draft Series here on TEW 2020. As we have two more Stampede TV shows before we get to the Stewart Memorial Cup Classic, but this is a very important TV as this is going to be the last of the qualifying matches, and everyone after this episode will be all qualified and ready to go for the Stewart Memorial Cup Classic. Should be pretty fucking interesting event. I just can't wait to get there. But first, we gotta go through those two TV tapings. Obviously, this one and then the go home one. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's just get right down into it. As we have our first of two pre-show matches, Natty taking on Allie as Natalya gets the win. 10 minutes of the German suplex. Interesting. Thought for sure it'd be like a sharpshooter or something. As it's a 53 for Natalya, 27 for Allie, and they have good chemistry. So episode out too. Not bad. Not bad at all. And, wow, this is a little bit better as the Axis taking on TMDK. As Axis getting the win as Katsuhiko Nakajima back from his injury. It feels like he's back to his normal ways as he's almost in the 60s there. As Mike Nichols a 46, 59 for Katsuhiko Nakajima, the best guy in the match. 45 for Go Shiozaki to 42 for Shane Ace. Go actually got the win with the Go Flasher in 10 minutes. So how fun. As then for the Stampede TV intro, as always, as opening up the show for our qualifying event. As we go with a promo with Sasha Banks to open up the show. As she just clears day. It says, "I'm going to prove the Stewart Cup Classic that I'm the best wrestler in the Canadian Wrestling Alliance, regardless of gender. I am the boss. I'm the baddest motherfucker on this planet," she even says. That she's even taken it to another level of just the bravado, saying that, no one could touch me in the women's division. And now you're all going to find out that nobody can touch me in the men of the CWA. Like, they can't even hold a candle to what I can do. They are at a whole nother level than I'm at. Sasha Banks, just large and in charge of this promo. She is on her high horse. She's obviously riding a wave and wave of momentum. She hasn't even taken a pinfall loss in the CWA, so she's really feeling the unstoppability of that. Just, she can't be touched. She can't be stopped. So she's gonna try to see if she can put her money where her mouth is at the Stewart Cup Classic. But the first of two qualifying matches, it is Rey Fenix taking on Tommy End. What a fun little match. They faced off against each other in a tag match at one of the bolas. But here in a singles match, one-on-one, as Rey Fenix getting the win with the Meteor in 1952, rather. Excuse me. As that gets in 66. Yeah, Fenix doing the heavy lifting, carrying this one. He's fucking awesome. He's like one of our top 5 guys in the ring. Just great stuff there. Great job there for Phoenix. Getting a big win over Tommy End. And he will be up against, as you see it here, Father James Mitchell, as runs into Father James Mitchell backstage. Congratulations, Rey Fenix. You have submitted your death warrant for for the Stewart Memorial Cup Classic. So you're now going to take on my beast incarnate, the Deacon of Destruction, Brock Lesnar. So there's not going to be any rising from the ashes at the Stewart Cup Classic. Now, you better hope that CWA officials have your next to kin, because they're going to have to sweep up your ashes, throw them, or give them to your loved ones. Because there is no way you're making out of the Stewart Cup Classic alive, with all your limbs intact, still ready to compete after that night. It is not going to happen. So take your week, thank your loved ones, prepare your will, because you will not come out of that the same man you come into that night, and into that fight with my pissed off beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. He's wanting his championship belt back, and you're the man that's in his way. That's strong words for Rey Fenix, as he's getting an earful from Father James Mitchell. As I just realized, oh no, I thought I missed. Yep, sure did. That's a dyslexia for you. As I will take it. At least it's still a pretty good promo. And then we have another actual interview, setup interview, with Sami Zayn and Renee Young, as Renee's, brings in Sami Zayn in the final qualifying match. It's you and The Miz, as, a guy who came so close to glory. And you, Sami, and you have come up short time after time again with Kevin Owens for the crown, the first ever champion, taking on Brock Lesnar. He was the champion. It seems that things haven't went your way, rather. Jesus Christ. As, for you, the past couple of months now, we've seen you teaming with Kevin Owens, a man who you two, I guess he's Kevin Steen, that's I forgot. Kevin Steen, air quotes, little edit fix. Kevin Steen, and now you're looking to get back to the top of the mountain. Now that starts tonight with The Miz. Are you up for the challenge? And Sami Zayn just put it perfectly. This is my redemption. This is what I am built to do. To show the entire world that I truly belong here. And I'm going to win this Stuart Memorial Cup Classic. I'll go on to beat Pac. And I'll become what is rightfully mine and what is rightfully to be the Canadian Heavyweight Champion. I don't care if I got to beat The Miz. I don't care if I got to beat the champions. I don't care if I got to beat anybody you throw in my way. I will beat them. I'm on a mission. That mission is to be the Canadian Heavyweight Champion. I have, for the past 10 months, I have wanted this, and I'm going to get it. By hook or by crook. I will give a leg. I will give an arm. I don't care. It's going to happen. Now, Sami Zayn is, willing this to fruition here, trying to make this a real thing. If he can, if he beats The Miz tonight, which he does, he wins in 20 minutes with a brainbuster. As, I figured give these qualifying matches a bit of time. Let's let it organically play out. Let's give the TV audience extra wrestling, something a little different. Usually, I do like to have a lot of, matches heavy, because I feel like if this was a real thing, that's kind of what Brett would want to do. He wouldn't really care about promos. He wouldn't care about structuring promos or anything like that. He would care about the wrestling being the majority factor of his Canadian Wrestling Alliance. If this was a shoot, brother, but obviously it's not. So we try to sometimes you try to have some angles to really build up for new shit like that. But I feel like if Brett really was like the owner of a company, this is kind of his direction. Would be a lot of matches more than anything. Well, 61, not bad at all. And to round out the episode here, and this episode of the Canadian Wrestling Stampede, you have the first round matchups. So, obviously the champs are going to have buys, but there's going to be 3 actual matches in the first round. You're going to have Rey Fenix taking on Brock Lesnar, Bryan Danielson taking on Kenny Omega, which is fucking crazy. That's the first round matchup. And then Chris Hero versus Sami Zayn, which that's really fun on paper. I'm sure the game might skew that just a little bit. I don't think it's going to be as great as maybe if I was in like a different mod that was like a mod that was actually meant to be on this game. Because this mod was just a transfer of 2016, and it wasn't really edited or anything like that. This was very much a very, very basic beta of a mod. But, we'll see, though. Maybe it can have a pretty good rating. They're about in the 50s, so it'll probably be a high 50s match if I had to guess. So, yeah. Actually, a good Stampede TV. I'll take it. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Sometimes I feel like the way our booking is, sometimes we have angles that really cost us more in the end, but I feel like with how this show has been booked in the past couple of weeks, we can really focus on the main event talent and the guys that are really good. So instead of trying to build everybody else up, we can just kind of work on the guys who are pretty much over already now. So it's helps us a lot. Jesus Christ. But thank you all for watching, and we will catch you guys next time for the go-home show of the Canadian Wrestling Alliance Stampede, which I have no idea what I want to do on that TV show. So that's really going to be fucking... it's going to be an interesting show. Because I had everything pretty much planned out up until this final week, because I was like, well, we have all the qualifying matches. I really have no idea what I want to go with. There's so many different directions to do for this go-home show. But I'll try to figure something out. Well, we'll see if it's good or not. Dear God. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next time for the go-home show of the go-home show before the Stuart Memorial Cup Classic. Take care, everyone.